Where are the best cities to invest in real estate? I'm going to give you all 5 different markets that you can invest in real estate as a beginner right now. Now, these cities that I'm going to give you, these are not big cities with millions of people with $1 million homes all over the place, right? Because you usually can't get a return on your investment with those type of areas. So I looked at different reports like the job report, the crime report, and also population growth in these cities. And these cities have affordable homes where if you buy these homes and you decide to rent it out, you could actually make a return on your investment. Now, if you all have any questions about these cities or if you have other markets that you're interested in investing in, please let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. I'm going to share my screen with you all and we'll look at 5 prime locations that you can invest in real estate. All right, so the first city, we're going down in the south and we're going to Huntsville, Alabama. And as you all know, a lot of cities on the East Coast of America, that's where you're going to find more affordable rates, more affordable homes. And so the majority of these cities are on the East Coast. But if you want to invest in the West, there are a few that you can invest in. And I have one that I found on the West Coast that you can invest in. So stay tuned for that. But the first one, we have to go to the South. And this is in Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama, the medium sale price is $325. Right now, nationally, the medium sale price is around $400,000. So it's still well below that medium sale price. You see the year-over-year growth. You see homes are being sold more. Medium days on market, it's getting longer. So maybe because prices are changing or whatnot. But you can see how the market has been pretty steady actually over the past 2 years. Of course, it jumped up a lot with the after the pandemic and everything. But right now we're at $325 for medium sell price. The other thing that you can look at is how competitive it is. Obviously, this is on Redfin. It's 48, so it's somewhat competitive. Some homes get multiple offers. So yes, there are, of course, those houses that are perfect in perfect locations that are going to get multiple offers. But it's not too competitive where you as an investor will be priced out of the market, right? You'll find a house that you can rent out straight away, or you can find a property that you can fix up, do a burr, and rent it out. Now, sell to list price is 97.5, so it has gone down. And so you can submit an offer lower than listing and actually probably get it. Sold above list price is 12.8, so that's going lower. Homes with price drops, so that's going higher. Now, Huntsville, Alabama, across the nation, 2.23% of home buyers search to move into Huntsville from outside metros. And so these are the people that are moving to Huntsville. Of course, a lot of people in the South, the majority seems like. And then you have LA, DC, Chicago, Knoxville, all these people here and 2 other cities in California. Now, people are leaving Huntsville they're staying in the South most of the time, right? They're not going to these big cities. So this is a very good thing to see too. Now, these are super nice houses. They're in the $300,000 ranges that were sold recently. And so they do have these nice neighborhoods, but then they have houses like this, $251. And you can probably get a good price for it. They have this property that was sold for $133. Maybe you could have rented this out for $1,100 a month. And then you look at the different school systems. So you have primary, and these look like they have really good reviews, and you have 10s out of 10s with these schools. So Huntsville is just growing. Yes, you need a car. It's a suburb, but right now it actually passed Birmingham as the largest city in Alabama. So right now Huntsville has 225,000 people, and Birmingham was that city for the longest time, the largest one, but Huntsville just passed it. Now, Madison is right near Huntsville, Alabama, and so that's a nearby city that's good to invest in too. So you have Huntsville and Madison right here, close to 300,000 people in this area. So It's very diverse too, so you get different cultures, and yeah, a lot of people are moving, and you can find affordable homes. So that's the first city we'll highlight. It's Huntsville, Alabama. The next city is Rockford, Illinois. Now look at this medium sale price, 151,000. It's crazy that a lot of people don't know there's some small pockets of areas that people can move into that your medium sale price is only that amount. Now it has gone up, as you can see, back in February 2022, it was 104,000. Right, it has just keep going up, which is good actually. If you want that appreciation, but I can guarantee you at 151, you can probably find a house, a single family home, maybe 3 bed, 1 bath, that you can rent out for $1,100-$1,200 a month. Home sold, medium days on market. Now, this is very competitive. I mean, a lot of people know about, these small areas like around big cities. So Chicago is maybe an hour out from Rockford. And so those smaller cities, you can get cheaper homes, but at the same time, it's near a big city. So it is competitive. Now, the sell to list price, it is getting lower, so that's good. And other than that, you see the migration. So a lot of people from the Midwest are coming here, like Indiana, Wisconsin, and whatnot, Missouri. And then, of course, LA is probably going to be on all of these lists, like people from LA moving to these cities. And then people are leaving Rockford for, they're going to the city, Chicago, they're going to Florida, they're going down to the south. Maybe they're going back to Wisconsin and these different places. And look at some of the homes. This 2.5 bath, 199, 108. This 3.2 at 212. Some houses that were sold recently. This maybe looks like a townhouse, 110. Look at this 3.2, 134,000. Now maybe this had to be this needed some work, but still there's opportunities there. And here we go. Now this is probably not, this is a decent area, but maybe not like a class area, maybe a B class area, because you see with the academies, it's 6 out of 10 with the elementary school. If you go to high school, it's even lower. And so let's just go back to Huntsville real quick, because I don't think we checked the high schools. High schools are really good. Madison is really good. All these schools, so they have really good schools in Huntsville. So just go in there. And so yeah, so this is Rockford, Illinois. It's definitely not as, it's a safe area, but probably a little bit more crime than Huntsville, but it's still a good area to invest in. So that's the second city to invest in 2025. It's Rockford, Illinois. All right, and let's look at the population. Population's been steady, honestly, and it's diverse and whatnot. And another thing with Google, to show the diversity. So right here you have 55% white, 21% black, 3.7 Asian, and then you could probably go more. It's probably the rest is probably Asian. Hispanic, so 20%. So a good mix, actually a good ratio between everything. If that's something that you're interested in. The third city is Syracuse, New York. Your median sale price is 165. It's just been going up over the years, right? 2 years ago or three, now, well, 21, that's 3 years ago now. 125 was the medium, now it's 165. It's very competitive, 81%. It's still selling over listing. Sell to list price, 103.1%. So this is big. And then a lot of people, of course, LA is going to be here. New York, DC, all these big cities are moving into Syracuse. If they're leaving Syracuse, they're going to Albany, the capital of New York. They're going to other places in New York. They're going down south to Florida. Look at there's like 4, 5 cities in Florida. And let's look at some of the properties. You have this right here. Now, I can really see like these property values exploding in this area, with it being in New York and everything. I think there's prime opportunities here. Elementary school, not the best ratings. Middle, high school, some of them are better than others. This one's obviously better. And you can look at the flood factor, other things like that. But it's so far our highest walkable city so far. With it being New York, there's some transit, but like the other southern cities that we've seen so far, the Midwest, they're not as walkable as Syracuse. Now the population, it kind of seemed like it dipped a little bit. Back in 1990 it was 163, but it's been staying steady over the past. It seems like 15 years or so. So that's the third city. The fourth city is Killen. I hope I'm saying that right. Killen, Texas. Now, median sale price is 230. Had to go to Texas, of course. A lot of people want to invest there, but 3 years ago the median sale price was 215, and now it's 230. So it hasn't jumped so much, but maybe in certain areas it has. It's not as competitive as the two others that we just recently saw. Yeah, and overall a great city. Of course, LA is going to be on here. People are moving to Arizona, Houston when they're moving out of Killen. Elementary school looks different, middle school ratings, and high school. Now the population here has just been exploding here. Look at that. This is a great area, it seems like, and looking at the diversity, it's pretty diverse right here. Look at that split. Asian and probably the rest of it are Hispanic. So you probably have 30, 30, 30 with Hispanic, Asians, and blacks. Not Asians, but blacks, Hispanics, and whites. If that's something you look for, and I think it's interesting looking at that. But look at this population growth. So that's to show you all that this city is popular. People are moving there for a reason. And let's look at some of the houses that were sold, if we have any. Do we have any? They don't have any right here on this page. New listings, but you can just do your own research. But yeah, Killen, Texas, that's the fourth. Now the fifth, I had to go West Coast. So I picked Colorado. I know it's not super west like California or Oregon or Washington, but this is an affordable place, Pueblo, Colorado. 252 medium sell price, a good place where you can find properties. It's not that competitive, and so that may be good, but you have some houses like this if you want to flip, if you want to hold as a rental. Nice house, 269 right here, 148 for a fixer-upper, 315 for a nice starter home, 390, and so Pueblo, Colorado right here. Probably not the best area, just looking at the school ratings. But yeah, this is the fifth spot, and population's been steady. Seems like back in 1990 it was 98, now it's 111, and it's been growing a little bit steadily. Seems like a slight dip right now, but that's the fifth and final city that I would invest in. Racial makeup. It is predominantly Hispanic and a good amount white. And then you have two more races, maybe a lot of, mixed couples in that area. All right, you all, hope you all enjoyed this video of me showing you 5 cities that you can invest in real estate. If you all have any questions, please let me know down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.